What's up, YouTube fam? What's going on? So this is one of the roads I go down probably about 3 or 4 times a year, maybe even more. And this is the area I live in. And the reason I'm telling you this is credibility and the TV options that you have based off of credibility on YouTubers here that are making some of these videos and claiming what they like, what they don't like. Now, of course, some of this is going to be camera blown out material here because the camera can only do so much when you're making a picture of a picture. But this is called the Garden of the Gods, and it's a place I visit regularly. It's basically right down the street from where I live. And when you look in the skies, you want to see blue skies. You want to see real grass. You want to see a deer walking across the property here. You want to see just mountains, what have you, and then you refer it back to what you've seen on your TV to have a reference point in what you're looking at. Reference points are very important when you're deciding on buying a TV set. And if you're going to do a video game, you really can't reference a certain point in what you're looking at because you're watching a video game. There is no reference for a video game, but there is a reference on blue skies, on rocks, trees, grass, animals, people, faces. So when you're talking about picture quality, or when I'm talking about picture quality, I'm talking about actual picture quality in what you see. Is it representing what you've actually seen in person? And that's why I actually put this video on, because this is something I've seen in person all the time for almost the entirety of my life. So this is a reference ground for me into judging a TV set when I'm looking at it. I basically would pop this video on from Milo Kiklovich. It's a permit, and thanks for the permission to be actually using this piece, but this is something that's good for me to look at. And everybody has their own reference points, whether it be something that they're looking at or that they've seen a lot of times, and maybe sometimes you can't get a reference point depending on where you live. So I just wanted to kind of bring that up. Also, you out there with the A8H, that's so hard to say, the Sony A8H, that was just recently on sale. It's not on sale anymore, but congratulations to those guys out there that actually picked up the TV. You got one hell of a TV there with some excellent reference points as far as looking at and picture quality. Now, there's arguments with that 2.1, and I'm not even going to get into that. It's a whole different animal, but my opinion on that personally is if you're going to play a lot of video games and you're really that's basically what your TV is going to be for, then that would be something you would want to look at with maybe an LG CX or C9. Now, I heard the C9 is actually better. That's something I've actually owned. If you look at my videos on the C9, that was one of the outstanding picture quality TVs as well. But the thing with the LGs and the Sony is the picture looks better on a Sony. It just looks more natural, as you see. It just looks, I just can't say it anymore, more natural. It looks more real. I like the way they do the reds, the blue skies, the pinks. When you're looking at some facial tones, it doesn't have a pinkish hue to it. With the LG, it does have a little pinkish hue. The red is a reddy orangey, and it's just a little bit too vibrant for my liking. It's just too much. If you're going to get a reference point of, like I said, look at something that you've seen and put it on an LG, it just doesn't look quite reference. As Sony looks almost identically reference. Like I said, don't go by the camera. Just basically go by what I'm saying right now. Also, there's still some 75-inch, this is going to be a rant video basically, there's still going to be some 75-inch TVs out there for the Z9F if you're interested, and that's what you're looking at right now. I've referenced that before on eBay. I think there's one seller on there. If you're very interested, PM me, and then I'll get back to you with that salesman that's on there. It's a reputable salesperson. It's a Sony authorized dealer. And I think they're going for $2,800 right now. And remember, it's a 75-inch, probably one of the best 75 inches ever made, in my opinion, my humble opinion. And if you noticed, I haven't moved from this TV. I had a comment in the comment section about someone saying, hey, I can't believe you haven't gotten another TV yet. I love this TV so much, I feel that I'd be making a lateral move if I went to OLED, like a A9G, or if I went to anything else but this particular TV itself. So, with that said, that's basically my opinion on that, and that's where you could actually buy the TV. Okay, if I'm overlapping what I'm saying here is because I had to press pause for a quick second. I got a slight interruption there. I do everything in real time here, so editing's not the best. What I was saying was with the A9G and the Z9F, it's going to be a lateral move for me. Give or take, you're gonna gain some things, you're gonna lose some things when you move to this quality of an LED versus the quality of an OLED of the highest quality, which are both Master Series TV sets. You're gonna lose the brightness and the punch of the LED, but you're gonna gain the black level of the OLED. So it's kind of a lateral move when you go from that to that. You know, when you're going that high of a caliber of a TV, like what this is right here, and you go to the high caliber of an A9G, because trust me, it's on sale right now for 34 something. Very tempting, but I don't want to lose this TV as well. So I'm kind of stuck in a hard place there. But that's basically all I wanted to say. Some people on my last video were kind of challenging a little bit of my credibility, which everybody knows over the last 5 years. I think I've had 22 TV sets by now, so of all different kinds, brands, and technologies. So I think the credibility kind of speaks for itself on that. And you know, people get very offended by two things, it seems like, in this world. Considering what we're doing right now. One is TV technology, since we're always watching TVs, and the other thing is going to be politics, right guys? So, and definitely we're not going to get into that. But yeah, just leave your comments down there. If you got an A8H, is that right? A8H, damn, I can't stand that. Or you got something new from Sony, put your comment down and let us know what you got yesterday or the day before. They had that 2-day sale. And I know there's quite a few TVs that are on sale, and tell us what you think. With that said, you guys have a good one. I'll let this play out just a little bit so you can peep it out.